everyone, welcome back finally, and wanted to get started here. We're going to do our coaster, personalized coaster. I wanted to tell you a few things that you will need. You'll need a paintbrush, obviously a coaster. Now I used just a plain ceramic tile. You can get at Menards or Lowe's home improvement store for just a few pennies. I think these were like 44 cents or something. They're fairly inexpensive, which makes it a really nice gift. And then you'll also need some scissors and whatever picture you would like. Now I'm going to do, you can do family photos, you can do your favorite animals, you can do a certain theme if it matches. If you're doing it for someone, you can do it for, to match someone's living room. Oh, words are hard, sorry. So anyway, I love elephants, and I'm going to do elephants this time. So you'll want your picture to be 3.5 by 3.5 square, and I just printed mine. It's just clip art that I got online through Google Images, and put it on a Word document, made it the right size, and then I just printed it out on regular paper. So you can do the same with your photos. Just put them on, scan them in. You can just print it out on regular paper and try to either crop it or make it the right size. I did 3.5 by 3.5, which will leave you just a little bit. You can see that fairly well. Just a little bit of an edge here, so it almost looks like an old photo that has the border on it. So, and it's a really easy project. If you want to make it look a little more finished when you get done with your putting your photo on, you can use a paint pen and go along the edge, and that'll just make it look a little more finished. That's entirely up to you. In addition to your tile, you should have in your bag some felt adhesive pieces. Now you can cut these apart. You can use your own thing. You can put cork on the back and glue it on. I just put 4 in there for you, and we're just going to put those on in a minute. So I'll show you that part. So to get started, you have Mod Podge. After you cut your picture out, obviously, you have Mod Podge, and this is a quick craft. So get your Mod Podge. I'm going to put some on my tile, and I just go a nice thin layer all the way over. Now some people don't put it down first, they put it down at the end. On top, sorry, once they get finished. But I like to put it down ahead of time and then get everything placed. This kind of helps it stick in place too, so you can get it where you want it. So I've got that on there. It's not very tight right now, so what I want to do is rub it and get all of the bubbles out. Lots of people use plastic wrap to cover it and then rub it on, and that way you get a good seal and it doesn't get fingerprints and marks all over it. So using bubble wrap, or I'm sorry, plastic wrap or something like that would be great. So now I have it on there, got it all glued down. I'm going to go over it with at least 1 coat. So you'll have to dry about 12 hours in between. And if you want to put a second coat on, you can. You want to make sure that you get a really good layer right here around your picture, between the picture and the border of your tile, so that it makes a nice seal and you don't get any water up underneath there that might cause it to come off. And you're just going to put these on, this coat on. It's going to look white when you put it on. Don't worry, it will dry clear, so don't have to worry about that. I like to make a nice long stroke so that you don't see a lot of the places where your brush, so if you were to start, you can see it a little bit there. If you start here in the middle, obviously that's going to leave a mark. So I start at the top and go all the way down from the top to the bottom. So, and then you're just going to let that dry. And then once that's dry, you can put the felt pads on there, and this just keeps it from making any marks or scratches on your furniture. I think I'm going to use mine at the library, and that way I have something to put my drink on. It's nice to have one close by. You can also use wood. I know Hobby Lobby sells a pack of 4 wooden coasters, and you can do exactly the same thing with those. The worst part is getting the paper off the back of your felt adhesive. And these are a little bit big. You wouldn't have to have anything this big, but this, as long as you have one on each corner, it's going to keep it level and make sure that it stays up off your furniture and doesn't make a mark. So I've got 4 on the back and then my picture on the front, and I'm going to let that dry. It needs to dry, like I said, 12 hours. 24 hours before you use it would be best, but go ahead and let it dry 12 hours in between each coat. So if you feel like it's not thick enough, or you get finished and you once it's dry, the first layer is dry, you look at it and think, man, I missed a few spots, feel free to go back over it and add some more, add another coat. It's going to dry clear, no need to worry about that. And I think that's it. It was quick and easy. Like I said, if you want, you can use a paint pen and just go around the edge. Match, you can either do the same color for all the coasters that you're doing, or you can use a color that would match with the picture that you put on. So, okay. Any questions, you can feel free to call the library at any time, and feel free to join us for some more grab and go bags. We've got those advertised in our newsletter, so feel free to do that. Give us a call, 628-3534, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.